Do you know how our body recycles and reuses the minerals that we have inside our organism? If you understand this, it will be easier to see what are the daily needs for these macronutrients, and also when is opportune to use supplementation. In this video, we'll try to cover the most important minerals that our body needs to function correctly. Coming in a moment. Welcome to our channel. I am Mihai Dumitrescu, IPT Skill Enhancement Trainer, Pro Basketball Coach, and NCSF Certified Sports Nutrition Specialist. Minerals are inorganic, metallic substances that are essential for supporting numerous physiological processes. In our bodies, calcium is the dominant mineral in the solid tissue, potassium is the main mineral inside the cell's compartments, and sodium is the dominant mineral in the extracellular fluid. I will explain how the sodium recycling system works, as the other minerals follow the same pattern, and by the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of this extraordinary capacity that nature gifted us with. Sodium is responsible for the regulation of fluid balance and blood pressure, as well as the acid-base balance, muscle contractions, enzyme activities, and the very important role of mediating the nervous signals towards the cells. Our kidneys' main role is to filter the blood and to get rid by excreting only the surpluses of different substances. They filter all the blood around 60 times every day, and because most of the substances inside our body are very valuable resources, only a small quantity will be expelled each day. Now, for the sodium, if we eat 3 grams, for example, the kidneys will filter 600 grams daily and will restore only 597 grams, the rest of 3 grams will be excreted. These numbers are offered only as an example. For accuracy, the exact percentage of reabsorption in sodium's case is 99.4, which means that only 0.6% will need to be replenished. For a person who weighs 70 kilograms, the sodium inside the body is more or less 280 grams. So, the daily excreted percentage will be 1.68 grams. However, some other factors raise the loss level, and in the case of an athlete is obviously the sweat, and that is why there will be higher needs. Anyway, eating more sodium will not be harmful, and as I explained earlier, the excess will be managed by the body through the filtration process. The same is happening with the others mineral, each one having different reabsorption rates. Chloride works together with sodium to maintain the fluid balance and forms hydrochloric acid in the stomach. Table salt contains both sodium and chloride, and the natural ones, like sea or pink salt, should be preferred in your diet. Potassium regulates fluid balance inside of cells, nerve signal transmission, and helps muscles to contract. The reabsorption rate is lower, between 88 to 90%, so the rest must be reloaded from the diet. Magnesium is responsible for more than 300 enzymatic actions, muscle function, glycogen breakdown, neuromuscular coordination, and fat oxidation. Losses occur in sweat and urine. Heavy training in hot or humid environments can induce a mild deficiency state. Usually, people and athletes don't consume enough of these minerals in their diets, so deficiencies can occur, but the answer is not always the use of supplements, as you will see later on. Another important mineral we need is calcium, the biggest component of the skeletal system, which plays a major role in muscle contractions, nerve conduction, and intracellular signaling. Bone undergoes constant remodeling, and adequate calcium intake ensures the bone mineral density is maintained during this process. The calcium filtration rate is 99%, so only 1% must be replenished. Let's move on to iron, which has special characteristics, and plays a very important role in red blood cell formation, which will transport oxygen to the cells. From these words, you can understand how important it is for human health, and even more for an athlete, which has greater oxygen needs. Body filters and reuses around 90% of the iron, so the rest must be replaced. However, there are differences between men and women, because of the blood losses during the menstrual cycle, and if for the men recommended daily intake is 8 milligrams, for women it raises to 18. In nature, iron is classified into heme and non-heme. Heme is found in animal products and has an absorption rate of 20 to 30%. The non-heme iron is found in plant or fortified products, but the absorption rate is poor, somewhere between 2 to 10%. However, combining these foods with vitamin C found, for example, in tomatoes, spinach, or persil, these percentages can be tripled. Supplementation for iron can be dangerous, due to its toxicity potential, and this stands also for other minerals. That is why medical supervision should be employed, as drugs are very concentrated forms of these compounds, and they act differently from normal food. What you have to understand is that toxicity due to an overabundance of iron or other minerals from dietary intake only it is impossible to happen, as the body recognizes and takes only what it needs from the natural sources. All you have to do is to follow a balanced diet with whole foods, taking care to satisfy your daily energy needs, as well as your protein requirements. Nature took care of the rest, so just remember that we are alive, and we need to eat what comes from living things. If you've liked our video, please don't forget to give us a thumb up, and you may want to take a look at these too, and if you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell, so you'll not lose anything.